Thursday night baseball coming your way from U.S. Cellular Field in Chicago. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Kansas City Royals and the Chicago White Sox. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Lorenzo Cain heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Center fielder, number 6.
Underway now on the south side as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
A little bit of hang time there to that curveball. I don't think that's exactly where he's going to want to throw that pitch going forward. It worked out right there, but he better find a little extra snap on that pitch in the future.
And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Sinking line drive out to right center. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Into the box, Gerard Dyson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Here's his swing, and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Jackson comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Eric Hosmer gets his first opportunity now. Runner at first with 1 gone.
Yeah, it's a little unfortunate that the number 2 guy couldn't at least move that.
And no throw as he'll just hang on to it. Just getting started here on the south side of this one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3. And on his way to the plate is the center fielder Adam Eaton to get things started here in the home half of the first. Hot shot down the line. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning. Stepping in, Jimmy Rollins, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
Before the first pitch, a check at first, and the runner will get back standing. And again a throw, a dive, but he's back.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
Volquez sets. Here's the delivery. And that misses inside 1-0.
Well, this is one of those guys that's got to keep the ball down in the strike zone. He's never going to overpower you. He just needs to use that sinking fastball and the changeup to get guys to hit the ball on the ground. Watch as this game goes along, the ground ball to fly ball ratio.
Ripped on the ground to first. Escobar. Return throw gets him at first. It's a 3-6-1 double play.
Right fielder
Melky Cabrera gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. This is hit on the ground, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Jose Abreu set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through for a hit. Deoner Navarro will stand in for the first time now. And he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play. First things first, here's a throw over. And the runner back safely.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Lays off 1-0. 2 down, runners at first and second. That evens it up 1-1. Now a look and a throw back to second. And he's back standing. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gordon's after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Steve Pearce makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Chopped foul right at home plate. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And that misses 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Into the box now, Salvador Perez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
Salvador Perez is a multiple Gold Glove winner behind the plate, including in 2015, but he can definitely do some damage with the bat as well.
That's right there at the belt, 1-2 now. Yeah, Perez is just a fantastic all-around player, and you know he was the first catcher since 1992 to be named World Series MVP.
Well, Matt, he's what we call TP, total package.
Alex Gordon into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Now a first pitch changeup here, too far inside. It's 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. Tapped out in front of home. Navarro scoops it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Manuel Peralta strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. Volquez is ready. Here's the first pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman Evan Longoria. Hit hard to short. Escobar fields it cleanly, and boy, an error saver there at first. If he kept his foot on the bag, he did. Oh, what a play for the second out.
Second baseman
Brock Holt will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Oh, I'll tell you, no hitter wants to go through a...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Logan Forsythe leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Mike Moustakas. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Rollins on to first, and Moustakas is hit into a double play. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Alcides Escobar. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Lorenzo Cain will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game.
And you know, guys, I just love the way he went the other way with that. Now I'm interested to see if he has a similar approach in this at-bat.
A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Gerard Dyson stands in, trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits.
And you know how good hitting can prove contagious in an inning. Let's see if he can keep it rolling.
In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Third inning, no score to this point. And he is in there. Cobb comes set, ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Austin Jackson digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
For the White Sox, left fielder Austin Jackson.
Oh, he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Foul. Too high. 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he could come back with that big curve.
Tap fouled at home plate. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Adam Eaton will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
And it was a nice at-bat, too, Matty. He looked really, really comfortable up there.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the former MVP, shortstop Jimmy Rollins. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And an easy play there for Moustakas, and that ends the inning. Eric Hosmer is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th. Cobb gets the sign. Here's the first pitch.
Eric Hosmer.
And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Designated hitter.
Now to the plate, Steve Pearce. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. In there at the knees, strike one.
Boy, we're more than halfway through this game, and he's thrown a first pitch strike to 70% of the batters he's faced, so he's pitching very, very well right now.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Catcher, Salvador Perez.
Scorched to third. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Melky Cabrera is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Into the windup and the pitch.
Number 53.
Hit well on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
The first baseman, number 7.
Jose Abreu is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. And he misses low with it. 2-0. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. To 2-2 now.
And he's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. So there are 2 gone now in the White Sox 4th, and standing in is the catcher, Deander Navarro. And here's a ball hit in the air. Moustakas in foul ground makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Alex Gordon heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
The 2015 regular season was a tough one for Alex Gordon due to those injuries, but he came back strong to contribute in the playoffs to help the Royals bring that World Series championship home.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Logan Forsythe will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt, and it's strike 1. Gets a small piece near the plate, but it gets foul. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. Hard hit towards center. There to take it now is Eaton, and the inning is over. Manuel Peralta comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now. A little shaky here to start the 5th.
Yeah, he shouldn't be too tired. You figure he'll settle back in sooner or later.
Drilled to the left side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Evan Longoria stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 0-1, here's the pitch. And Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Second baseman, Brock Holmes.
Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And, oh, he can't rein it in. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. 1-2, here it comes. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch well out of the strike zone as he becomes the second out.
Now batting,
Austin Jackson is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Hoping to keep it tied, here it comes. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. At the very least, he certainly established the inside part of the plate.
Yeah, but it's not going to do him a whole lot of good if none of those can find the strike zone.
3-1. And, oh, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike two now.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. This one's flared toward left center. And Escobar will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Alcides Escobar will stand in here as he'll get things started for the Royals in their half of the sixth.
Absolutely nothing going on in this game so far, so we'll see if the leadoff man can get something going.
Out in front of it, strike one.
You know, looking back at Escobar's production in the 2015 ALCS, it's a pretty good reason he was named MVP of that series. He hit a blistering .478. That's called carrying a ball club.
Lorenzo Cain digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Curveball just misses, apparently. 1-0. High and deep to straightaway right. Cabrera going back, still going back. And that one is out of here. A two-run shot that gives them the lead.
Now batting, right fielder, Jared Dyson.
A two-run blast to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Royals move out in front now 2-0. Eaton is there, and he has it for the first out.
Eric Hosmer.
Eric Hosmer stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. No offer on that one. Two balls and a strike. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Holt fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Steve Pearce will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Cobb looks in. 0-1 on its way. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground to short. Taken in by Rollins. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Adam Eaton, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Leadoff man retired, and that brings up the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. To first. Hosmer has it. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Melky Cabrera will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Ball 2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Salvador Perez will dig in for a 3rd time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far.
Number 13.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. He breaks out the hook there. Good for strike 2. Drilled on the ground to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Left fielder, number 4.
Alex Gordon will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Logan Forsythe will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Navarro gonna have to hurry. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Jose Abreu steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Volquez into the windup. Here's the 0-1. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th. So 1 away, and here's the catcher, Deonder Navarro. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air out to left. Gordon is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Manuel Peralta will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips.
Yeah, and he made just a little adjustment last time coming off of that pop-up the first time around, and he got himself a base knock. That's what the good ones do.
Hit in the air out to left field. Gordon posts under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Mike Moustakas comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Kansas City, third baseman number 8, Mike Moustakas.
On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Alcides Escobar. He singled his last time up. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Here comes Cabrera, but he won't get there. It falls in. Digging in, Lorenzo Cain. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Rollins onto the grass, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gerard Dyson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
Throw over to Rollins for the force at second, and that'll do it. Leading off the inning, Evan Longoria, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Volquez has his sign. Here it is on 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
He's feeling it now. I mean, this is turning into a clinic out there.
Grounded to short. There is Escobar. 1 away. Ready now, Brock Holt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. And the pitch on 2-1. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Austin Jackson will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there.
And, Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least 1 across before the ninth.
J.B. Shutt. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing and a ball lined hard toward short. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Adam Eaton will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double.
And this is really where you earn your money. Runner on second, 2 outs. Let's see what he can do here.
Kelvin Herrera will come on here looking to get the final out in the home half of inning number 8. Into the seats, 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Perez corrals it. 2 gone, and Jimmy Rollins steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Yeah, this is a huge moment in this ballgame, Matt. I mean, you might be looking at this at-bat when it's all over as one of the turning points in this game.
Rollins swings and misses as he's behind here 0-2.
They haven't been afraid of coming right after this guy. They've made him have to swing the bat.
Struck him out. You talk about pulling a rabbit out of your hat. He gets kicking off the top of the ninth, Eric Hosmer, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
Josh Osich will be the new pitcher.
Now pitching for the White Sox, number 61.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. All over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone, and the count comes full at 3-2. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
Designated hitter, Steve Pierce.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. This is hit high in the air out to left field. Shuck moves over. 1 down. Throw back to first. Salvador Perez stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. On the ground near home. Runners on first with 1 down. Lifted in the air to center field. Eaton is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Alex Gordon ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yeah, they got him on a breaking ball, so now we'll see if they try to put him away with soft stuff again if they get that chance.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 2 out with the man at first. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2.
And now 3.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Striding in to start the ninth, Melky Cabrera, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Melky Cabrera.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. The win would go to Edinson Volquez should the lead hold up. Dyson shading to his right. 1 out. Jose Abreu will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
Throw on to first, and the White Sox are down to their final out now. Wade Davis is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Kane is there.